Zonke izinja siphole kamnandi, zonke izinja jike kamnandi, zonke izinja siphole kamnandi.
So Swagger, Tabza, we are back again. Mamela Machita singena kule topic ye-house busithi ke ukuthi wena ngokubuphikisa
That time, like for example, like a fresh DJ Fresh, yeah, no Oskido, ngibayenza kakhulu abantu banje like Fresh and DJ Oskido. Albums zabo most of them, it's songs abazithengileyo.
Christos, like
Yeah.
I can name.
It's not like those songs they made themselves. Like you can look at the album of
Yeah,
Fresh Flavor.
call it credits, but it's
One,
that's why it's called a compilation.
Flavor. I'm not sure if you guys like the albums got Fresh like that.
Yeah, Fresh
Yeah.
One,
Yeah.
Fresh.
So like
Fresh Two, Fresh
there's
Three,
an album
Fresh Four,
song,
Fresh Five.
all of those songs, international songs, is it?
Yeah, one in all
It's
this.
not made from here.
Yeah,
sort of.
but yeah, in all these
That's why
albums,
Fresh and Young and Dow got cool. Yeah,
that's one of the greats. What the fuck?
But like,
it's a great. It's one of the greats, bro.
I got consistent, man. Like, Goku, like,
But he has.
so uthi nje usithi zingoma zangapha you meaning bana
he has 10.
It's like songs from like Quentin Harris, Dennis Ferrer, Louis Vega. Yeah, well, like, it's like the list is endless.
So that's how it is in the house at that time.
Ralph Gum.
Yeah, at that time. But now,
Trackheads.
but now, if you look at now,
Like,
there's gaps at the small now.
yeah.
And all of those international DJs, they are looking up to him. Black Coffee, they are looking up to him. Even though your house is not made from up in South Africa, but we created our own house.
Mm.
That's how powerful South Africa is in terms of house music. Yeah,
It's actually
and most of European DJs, they know about South Africa.
so
They only ithanda house
so
music.
what
So they come
idoni
here.
ingxaki kukyala machita like kwi-neighboring countries kwizi-neighboring countries le nto bathi bana ipiano ngeyase-Nigeria or
nah, man, that's just a fucking.
No, yeah,
Like,
the
what's
reason
with-
why- now
what's
what
with
I,
the issue
What
here?
I understand about the way I'm Nigeria, but they have Nigerian piano, and then something they created by South African. It's because of Elokshin kudala bayisebenzisa now, but they didn't use it the way Tina sisebenzisa ngakhona as South Africa as Mapiano. So now they came up with the ideas because of kudala bayisebenzisa Elokshin. Yeah. Now when a guy has by lock drum. Oh, I would done a lock drum. Like I'm not sure if you know what call one lock drum, the lock drum itself. Yeah, it's been long. Lock drum. So now so now they came up with like they have the house here now almost as the Africans. So they took that lock drum and then they created their own type of mapiano.
amapiano
Then that's where they have that challenge of South African mapiano or Nigerian mapiano because of its lock drum. They have been using lock drum. Yeah, so it's not like we are the first ones to use lock drum. It's
okay
different.
qha thina sibethe
See, now we used it differently
yeah
Yeah, we used it differently. and like in a talented way. And if you look at now, Kaza the Small is using Fruity Loops.
Yeah, it is.
Not Pro Tools.
Are we coming back to this?
I'm just saying.
Because he hasn't always used.
Hey, I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I'm
not going back. I'm just saying, but he's using
So that's a statement. A statement.
lapha ari masisebenzisa ufruit le all the way like xa uyibona pha
Anyway,
kwizitori zayo
what I wanna, you know,
Snoop is on another level.
you know what I like, ne? Now what I like, your one statement that you made, ne? Is that we created our own sound as Africans. I've always had a problem with artists that don't have pride in their own heritage, you know? Like don't have pride in their own style of music. Do you understand? Fair to in many countries they've created their own genres,
Yeah.
ne? But using other elements from other genres. Yeah, well, because we've created Maskan, we've created Kwaito music. Kwaito music is actually birthed from house music. Even EPN,
It's not the same as a
EDM is birthed from house music. Yeah, bro. but the EDM is mostly that UK side and
Which one is
France. EDM. EDM.
Oh.
Yeah. EDM. There's a lot of genres. So even in hip hop and at times, and since we guys are also like hip hop heads, even in hip hop, like now I'm thankful of the fact that we as Africans have our own hip hop. And we can, instead of me trying to sound like Future, like somebody I know, but I don't fuck with that shit. Because Future zange for instance, Future zange tempo ngoqoka yethe ngosho. Akhule ngalawo Future azange akhule ngehlobo wena ukhule ngalo like as South African, got an African base in Africa. You understand? Future from like whichever city he's from, he grew up watching niggas slanging drugs and shit. Like they have their own culture out there. Future's own experience on that's a privilege for us because that's us. That's us as Africans. Do you understand? No offense to any culture, Kanye culture as a states or whatever. But I just think that they've been stripped of
everything.
They've been like stripped off of a lot of shit. Like they've been fucked with in terms of their culture and them knowing who they really are. So I don't want to sound like I'd rather sound like Umtu better. Umtu Masilera because like the kind you trying to sound like if I'm great like vocally, I'll try to sound like Miriam Makeba or Brenda Faz instead. Then trying to sound like Diana Ross. More like it. But I can take some stuff from Diana and do it in my own way.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
but so you can't be doing some.
I'm not going to rapping about Cadillacs and shit like that. I was being a friend in the Cadillac, you know what I'm with that. I'm sorry, like no offense to anybody, man. Like I'd rather be like I'm the main yes and young East kiss my pinky ring. I'm the main beast into dollar flat when I'm around. Like I'd rather sound like that to me than trying to sound like anything like Drake. You understand? So I'm a great statement that you made. I'm all away having pride in your own heritage and your own sound. Great.
Like Namdi realize it.
I like that. No, I actually I fucks with that. So
yeah,
I fucks with it.
That's why Namdi was trying to appear is because of that.
So uti wena ke ngoku Swagger, when did you like realize, like when did you fall in love with umculo? Umculo kwenzeka kanjani? Dibene njani umculo? Okanye do you have any experiences as a kid?
No, yeah.
Actually,
I have a good memory. You see, if you grew up with umculo, when umculo chooses you, everybody sees you in that light. Ever since I was born, like I like to make sounds, strange sounds. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I just liked it. As I told like randomly, like now we and at the very same time, I had a family every time both from my dad's and like side and my mom's side. So like different I got to learn a lot about music. It has cats I studio mix, and all that, like Channel O and shit, and the works. back then, yabo. Like even if, like when for instance, the first time I listened to I call a sound to Makatara, I actually liked the Makatara. I liked the Makatara. Yabo. Especially cassette tape. Yabo. I actually also love like 45 BPM. I'm gonna go on 45 BPM. I'm gonna pamba na corner. Pamba 45 BPM.
Okay, when was the time like when you realized that? Quite like like falling in love with music, but when was the time where we accepted that I'm a rapper? Okay, nah, I'm not a rapper, I'm a musician. I'm doing music, I'm a rapper, I'm a musician.
It's because I knew bana me, number one, sounding like anybody else. Number two, trying to be like somebody else is not gonna help me as a rapper. Yeah? So I always knew about there's like out there's like better rappers than me. Yeah, mo? But they can't tell my story the way that I can. Yeah, mo? And they can't beat me musically because I decided to be a musician because I can create melodies. You understand? I can create my own sound because I also have an advantage of being a producer. Do you understand? So I decided to just create my own sound more than becoming a rapper or being a rapper. I am a rapper, yeah, but I'm a very how can I say it? A very open rapper to anything, more than trying to become the best MC. You know? So I'd rather be the greatest musician than being the greatest MC. Yeah. To me. You know? Like so rather that, hey man, I'm afraid to tell us, guys, man, push it up real quick. Real quick.